So Billy's down there now digging out the front of the garage because it keeps flooding, and then he's gonna go down the side of it on the opposite side he hasn't got to yet. And our electric went off, and he was greasing the excavator, and he was going over to grease the skid steer, and I yelled out there and I said, our electric's off. He said, okay, I gotta get the generator out. Had it on for about a half an hour. Then I got a text message back saying it was on. So then he had to stop, come back in, shut everything off, and then just decide that that's, you know, now that we've got that on. But right now I'm cooking some steamed, there's broccoli and cauliflower in there. I'm doing hamburgers, and I just got this made, which is my gluten-free cinnamon swirl, and I'm making them as muffins, crumb cake or muffin mix. So those have got to go in. It's already set at 350 degrees, right? I thought that was already set. Oh, I forgot because it got turned back off, so that's okay. I'll have to wait, but this has got to cook for 40 minutes, these little cupcakes. And then I got more dishes to do after I get all this mess done up, but I'm going to keep cooking, and I thought I'd let you guys know. And then we're going to go out while the muffins are cooking, because I should have this done, and that should be done by the time I get the burgers made and put in there and done. And that should have about 4 minutes or so to keep heating up. 5 I see, or something like that. And then I'll put these in for 40 minutes, and then I'll go out and record what Billy's doing. That's 4 that I'm doing. There's already 8 in the microwave, and these will be the 2 that we eat with our dinner tonight, and the other 8 will be for like when Billy wants something to eat that is quick. We can just heat it up and then it's ready for him. He's been wanting hamburgers. He's been doing hamburgers for about 2 weeks in a row now, where I cook about 4 pounds up for him. And then when he comes right home after work, he likes to eat 2 to 3 of them before dinner. Or just 1 or 2 just to tide him off till dinner. And a lot of times I try to have dinner ready before he gets home, but lately his hours have been pretty wonky to the point of I don't know when he's going to come home because of the late nights he's been having. But I figured, like for Friday, he didn't come home till 7. Well, it was after 7, but he texted me, let me know he was on his way home at 6. And it takes him a little over an hour, hour 15 to get home, depending on traffic. And I already had dinner ready for us, but we didn't even come in till dark anyways. So, and then my cousin was here butchering rabbits, which he butchered 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 of them. And if some of these ones that I know come from the bloat lines don't have babies, he's going to come back, and then we're going to get them butchered too, because I'm not going to keep feeding them. Alright, I got to turn that on. I almost forgot. I'm sitting here talking. I got to go 40 minutes. This is 20, 30, 35. 40 minutes start. I got probably another 10 minutes left on this. These are almost done. Actually, I would say they are done. Oh, almost forgot about my water. Because I want to get my dishes done too. See, this is what I do. I start multitasking, and I tend to forget about some things that I'm doing, which isn't good. But it is what it is. Ooh, that's hot. Whew. Hot, hot, hot. Alright, we'll see you guys soon. Okay, I got my timer on for my stuff. And then it looks like Billy is done, so he's going to have to get the skid steer there and start hauling the dirt away and then start hauling sand in. It's just a little after 7. And I don't hear no more generators running. I don't know how many times I had to pick my flowers up because the wind kept blowing them. Well, I don't know. I don't have my shoes on. I don't care, I'll walk down there in these. They're like shoes. They're pretty, they're Ariat slippers, but they have like regular shoe bottoms on them. I thought he was digging out more than that. Uh-huh. I thought you were going to dig down further than this.
Oh, it's not enough, good enough stuff.
Will you think it will drain?
Go in deeper.
Right.
Process it.
Oh, it is? Well, you would know. Oh, waddle, 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 waddle.
Dirt there, and I wasn't paying attention, and my bucket's got a little lip that sticks out.
Yeah.
And I caught it with that. See, if I was doing somebody else's, I wouldn't get right up to it.
You would hand dig it, yeah.
So that, you don't do that.
Right.
I should have not done it with this, but I did. So I kept it, and then when you do it, you do it.
Right. What would be nice is to dry pour this out to here, maybe.
Add more concrete.
Yeah.
I thought about that already.
Like, you know, it would be simple just to put
I
some...
thought about ripping this chunk out of here so I can dive it, do a lip like this.
Oh, yeah. So it kind of
Water
angles up.
stays
Right.
down, then you can't go up.
Right.
Because when that rains, some of that goes in there just off of that little slab.
Yeah. When it rains too much. Well, especially when you didn't have all that you did last year after we had that flood.
I thought about it already, cutting that on that seam,
Mm-hmm.
pulling this chunk out of here, and then report so it just slightly falls that way, kind of that way, and that goes that way a little bit.
Right.
Or the whole thing might just go this way and this way.
Right.
Just slight. That's all you need. It ain't gonna be very hard. You won't be able to see it by eyeball.
Mm-hmm.
But I might end up doing that. It's either that or you can just rip that out and stone it. Whatever. You could just put stone in there and it wouldn't matter.
Right.
It don't have to be concrete. It'd be cheaper and it'd probably be stone. Same thing.
Well, I mean, you could get the materials from work, which is supposed to be a little cheaper.
But actually, I might do that because this fucking piece folds that way just a hair, so some of that water, when it rains on it, goes in there.
Yeah.
Wasn't quite right. Yeah, I just chipped it right there with this. Whew, that's bad, boy. I'd be a lot more upset if I wasn't going to think about taking it out.
Yeah.
That's why I scraped the dirt all the way.
Right.
It might come out anyway. Actually, the more I think about it, probably will come out. I wonder if it will hold water. But clay.
We know our land is clay. Very little topsoil, clay, quite a bit of feet of it. And then we can get down to sand. In certain areas of the property you can get sand quicker, but most areas you got to go down 20 feet.
Still, huh?
Ours is?
Yeah, I can see the lights in there.
Okay. I can't see in there.
Well, I see it reflecting off the fridge here.
Oh.
See, at work, better than we don't get up that close. Well, if you're going to scratch it and it's down here somewhere, it's okay, because you ain't going to see it, but you don't do that on top. Not sure it wouldn't happen.
Right. Well, normally you got guys on the ground too, guiding you.
Yeah, but it shouldn't matter. My lazy ass just didn't want to get out, and I should have. That's why. Well, like I said, this is probably going to come out. Ain't that big a deal anyway. It'll bother me for a few days.
I'm sure it will.
Just
the question is how did you react when you hit it?
Probably no.
Well, that's why I was asking. Did you control it or did you lose it?
Very hard on myself.
Yeah, I know you are, because I'm the same to me.
Yeah, that's John's brother. That ain't up here.
It's not?
That's John's brother down there.
Hmm.
Because you can hear it echoing across the road. Well, that's nowhere as much as I thought it was going to be in here. I didn't want to creep over. I was going to go a little more, but I don't want to get too much over anymore just in case. Just because they marked it doesn't mean it's right there.
They said it runs right down the middle of her driveway.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of goofy shit. They run tracer wire. That's how you find that shit. Okay? Like Nipsco's terrible. Their tracer wire will be like right here. That's what you're fucking finding, right? So that's where you think it is, but the gas is over here somewhere. Because they didn't keep it with the pipe. And they got 3 feet from right here where it's located, this way, and then this way. So if you're in that 3 feet range and you hit that, it's our fault.
Wow.
That's how it works. So, yeah, that's why there's a lot of hand chopping involved, because you gotta find it. Make sure it's where they marked it, not, but usually it's not right there. It's off to the side, one way or the other. Sometimes it's just a lot worse than another time.
Right.
So that should be taped to the pipe every frickin' 10 feet or so to keep it right next to the pipe. That's the whole point of having a tracer wire, so you know right where it's at.
Right.
I see our electric bill went down a little.
It did?
Not a whole lot, but a little. Let's see. Maybe 3, 4 something. It went down.
It's still high.
No, 3 something. It went down.
That's still high.
60. Yeah, 'cause it's 8 something.
Yeah, it's still high.
Figured I might as well look at it. I'm gonna see it anyway. No matter.
Well, hopefully with everything being off now,
Yeah,
then,
that's gonna help. That's why it's already went down some.
you know, that should help out. I love it, and you keep saying that, and the basement, but the weather's been nice, and we're trying to tackle other things first.
No.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna start doing it because we can do this at night.
Oh, yes, we could, couldn't we?
We can do the basement. I mean, you can't see as good in the dark, but it's already dark in here even in the daytime.
Yeah, I know.
And in the basement, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I want to get this shit back rearranged so you can use the gator again, because it's that time of the year, so you can start running it. I want to get them flipped back around like they should be. Clean this up. 'Cause I'm thinking about taking those tires and have them looked at, because I can't remember. I might end up putting them back on the truck, and then I'll figure out which 2 it is that leak again. And then I'm going to take them and get them fixed.
Because those have your sensors in them.
Right, but I want to still drive on them this summer to eat them up more,
Oh, yeah,
more to tread before I, and those. So what I'm probably going to do is do these first, because I got the sensors in them. So I'm going to put them on the truck, find out which 2 leak, and then I'm going to get them fixed. And then those 4, when I get to it, I'll take them up there and have sensors put in them.
Right. So at least you'll have 2 different sets with
And
sensors
then
in them.
those will just get put back up till those are junk, and then I'll put those on.
And then eventually you need to buy you a winter pair and a summer pair.
Then it's time to win it, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I suppose it's time to eat.
All I'm doing is waiting on the dessert
It's
to
not
be
quite
done.
ready yet?
Dinner's done.
Oh,
Dessert is not. I have my timer on.
how much longer for that?
I don't know, probably 15 minutes.
I'm gonna clean it. That's why I'm waiting. I mean, not that I couldn't eat now, but
Well, it's okay because I figured that after I ate, then I'd go milk since it was so late today when I milked. Oh my gosh, it was 11 o'clock before I got the first milker on.
I woke up around 10. You were still sleeping, so I fell back asleep.
I was out.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's right. Well, we'll watch him take some dirt away and then I'll end this video. You guys had a nice talk with Billy, which is always nice to have your husband on video when he is home. Now that it won't be getting dark since summer will be coming. Well, spring's got to get here first, but what I'm saying is in the summertime, it's not dark here till like 10. So we're usually out working until 10. But on work days, he tends to try not to be out so late. But on the weekend, you can guarantee we're not in the house till it's dark. The muffins are done, quite hot. I want to actually set them, probably have to go right here, set them off to the side. That water is so hot I can't even do dishes yet. I'm going to get our plates ready. So I thought you guys could sit here with me while I get our plates ready. I told Billy that it would be time, you guys were on here, so he figured he'd just do that. And what he's doing is getting all the dirt pulled back. Gotta get all our burgers out. The 12 that I made. So then I can get us our burgers that I had plan to give. This one and this one. Those were the two that I had made. And then this. I don't know. I guess I could. I was gonna say I don't know if I could saran wrap this, but I guess I could. Get all this off of this paper here to collect all the grease that they tend to let go. I can't leave it in that bag, and Max will eat it. He doesn't know how to stay out of the garbage. You can't hardly put anything in the bag that's supposed to be burnt, because he comes in here, takes the bag, and tears it all apart. And Billy's like, well, we can't be too hard on him because he is an older dog. He's always been outside. I'm thinking, just telling him don't do that is not cutting it. We gotta be physical with him. And even then, because I've whooped his butt a couple times, and he still did it. The same day. just a couple hours later, when I went outside to feed kids, I come back in and the garbage was all over the place again. And then I took the pieces of the garbage and smacked him with them, and he still has done it. So it's just to me, it's a non-winning battle. I've got goats yelling out there. They think it's late. I'll show you guys what we're eating. There's mine. I'm actually going to leave the triplets out tonight with the big kids so they can learn to be outside. We do have rain coming. I just checked the radar. Light rain. Most of the real significant stuff that they said, like Ryan Hall had said anyways. There we go. That's the dinner. I'm going to turn you guys around so you guys can see it firsthand, what I'm looking at too. Grass-fed burgers, organic vegetables, and gluten-free dessert. Looks good, doesn't it? I think so. I think so. So thank you guys again for watching. Thank you to all of our viewers. Thank you to all of our members. And we will see everybody tomorrow. Till next time. God bless you all.